We're going to start by hooking up the electrical to the motor, and then we'll work our way back to the VFD, Paul.
Sure.
Right? So let's go ahead and pull the cover off the motor. Okay, so you've got the cover off, and we got a couple of terminals in here, and it looks like we're going to have to put on a strain relief, but let's talk a little bit about the terminals and which ones we're using.
So here's our ground terminal up here.
Okay.
We're going to use these bottom three terminals labeled U, V, and W.
Okay, very good.
Okay, we're going to hook the green one up to the ground up here. And hook the red one to the U.
Okay, so are we going to follow any specific color format here as we're hooking these up?
We're going to use the same colors for here to go to the VFD. So red is going to go to the U. We're going to hook up the U, red to U on the VFD, and then likewise going along.
Okay, so just from left to right, follow the same color format from the motor as well as the VFD.
And they'll be labeled the UVW, UVW on the VFD as well.
Okay, good. Okay, so now we've got the motor hooked up, we've got our ground, and we followed red, white, black is U, V, and W.
Correct.
We're going to follow that same format now to the VFD.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep, we'll put the cover on.
Okay, Paul, so the next thing I think is going to be to hook the motor to the VFD, correct?
Correct, so we're going to take this shield off the VFD.
And as you're doing that, let's talk a little bit about the VFD.
Sure.
This is a Graco supplied, it's an option you can purchase with the motor, correct?
Yep, you can buy with the pump as an accessory.
As an accessory, but you can also use another VFD if you already have one in your facility.
Correct.
Okay.
So we're going to hook up the motor wires to the U, V, and W just like we hooked up to the motor.
Just kind of get in here and tip this up a little bit so we can see what...
So we're hooking it up UVW, red, white, black, just like the motor.
Just like the motor, yeah.
And then the green is going to the ground.
Okay, let's
there
take
it
a
is.
closer look at that. All right, so the next step is going to be running the power from your power source to the VFD.
Yep, going through this hole right
And
here.
of course, when you do that, you always want to check with your local electrical codes to make sure that's proper.
Correct. We're going to use that same format, the red, white, black, and then green will go to ground.
Okay. Okay, so we've got the electrical wires hooked up, Paul. I want to talk a little bit about the voltage that we have here, because this assembly is a 230 three-phase assembly. What else do we offer?
We can also hook the same motor and VFD up for 480 three-phase.
Okay.